Now we're starting to transition our at-home workouts into more advanced exercises. This is going to be more conditioning. You want at least a basic level of fitness and ability to move properly before you dive into these. Once again, keeping it really simple, keeping it to just a few exercises. You can increase your reps, you can increase the number of rounds that you do over time, and you can start stacking these with some of the other mini workouts that we're putting out for you guys. So this one is going to start with a burpee. So everyone's favorite, but there is a tremendous amount of value to this movement. It is a full body movement. We are pairing together multiple different individual movements that we utilize all the time, and it's almost unparalleled in terms of just utilizing body weight and getting your heart rate and respirations up as quickly and as efficiently as your burpee does. So breaking it down in slow motion. So easiest to most challenging. Easiest, hands to the ground, step out, step in, step in. Good habit to get in is to drop your bum down, because as we add load to different movements like this, we never want to lead with our hips. So drop your bum down, lead with your chest as you come up, hands overhead. Make it a little bit more challenging. Go down, out, in, and jump. From there, down, sprawl, in, up, and then your full burpee. Well, actually I'll add one more in between. So you can go down, sprawl, push up, in, and up. And then your full burpee is chest to the floor and then explode it. So boom. So we're going to start with burpees. From there, we're transitioning into a contralateral toe touch. So with this one, on your back, hands overhead. Try not to utilize momentum. Deep breath to get ready. So once again, I'll show you easiest to most challenging. So easier is going to be leg comes up and arm comes up. Inhale back down. Exhale up, inhale down. More challenging is when your whole torso comes up to meet. So it'll be exhale up, pause for a split second, inhale down under control. Not utilizing momentum, exhale up, hand to opposite foot, inhale down. So that's your contralateral toe touch. Each touch counts as one rep. From there, you're transitioning into a mountain climber. Mountain climber, wrists under your shoulders, straight line head to heels, just like we did in our push-up setup. Right knee starts in. Every time your right knee cycles back to this position counts as a rep. So wrists under your shoulders, straight line head to heels, keeping those hips low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. That's your mountain climbers. We can tweak those mountain climbers in all sorts of ways to make those more entertaining as well, but that's your basic mountain climber. And then last but not least is an up-down. So the up-down, really, really important. Once again, this is one that people that could be like, oh my God, this is silly, why are you having us do this? Many reasons, a couple of the primary reasons. Number one, the primary indicator that someone should no longer live independently is the inability to independently get up off the ground. Let me say that again. If you cannot get up off the ground on your own, professionals are going to tell you that you're probably not supposed to be living on your own, and you need to have somebody either A, living with you, or you need to move into an assisted living home. That's probably not what most of you guys want to do. So it seems very, very simple, but just that simple act of being able to get up off the ground is a lifelong skill that you have to possess. The second thing is, a lot of people, to get into a Turkish get-up is a really, really, really technically intensive movement. This is a great way to get the gist of that without having to go into the technique, and they can just do it. So once again, lots of different ways to go about it. We add load to it quite frequently as well, but the gist of the matter is, however you're comfortable, go from your back up to perfect posture, just like we keep talking about. Abs tight, proud chest, head to the sky, hips extended. So for most people, they're going to fold a leg under as they kneel, post that hand to the ground, scoot this one through, lie down on their back. As you come back up, similar concept. Some people, easiest is going to be to roll, push. So you'll notice a lot of similarities with the Turkish get-up. Here, and then stand up. But we're unloaded, we're not going overhead. This eliminates a whole lot. And then we'll actually turn into more conditioning drill where it'll happen really quickly. So people just roll, roll, and then pop right back up to perfect posture. So a lot of different ways you can go. And once again, you can add load. What I'll ask of you though, almost every single human will have a strong side. So for me, I always want to go this way. Always, always, always. What I'd like for you to do is alternate each time you do it. Okay, so if I come this way, boom, I'm going to come back on my next rep and come this way as I come back up. And once again, you'll notice there, I have a tendency in martial arts and jiu-jitsu, where as we get up, it's called a technical stand-up. So those are kind of ingrained habits that I have when I get up. But you'll get the gist. There's a lot of different aspects that we just hit on there. This one non-technically demanding exercise will bring things into play. So once again on that one, we had burpee, contralateral toe touch, mountain climbers, and up downs. Once again, start out with sets of, I'd say, 10 burpees, 10 toe touches, 25 mountain climbers, 5 to 10 up downs, and then work your way up from there. So give that one a shot. Let me know what you think.